Hi Simmers, I think I covered this in a video probably about 3 months ago, somewhere around that time frame, but I'm horrible at timing. I always like to update installation videos on popular mods simply just to help you guys out. So if you are watching an older video and it's not being helpful because it's old, at least you'll have an option to look for an updated version. Okay, if you guys have any suggestions or need any updated mod videos on certain things like Wicked Whims or MC Command Center or whatever the list goes on that you may be struggling with, let me know in the comment section. It doesn't matter if it's not about the video I posted, and I will gladly get that recorded and filmed and edited and uploaded for you guys. Okay, so let's get into it. So Pose Player is obviously, if you're here, you know what it's for. So I always tell my people though to read through the description because I don't want you guys missing out on anything, just in case I miss something during a video. Hardly ever happens, but if it does, you want to make sure you're good to go and you're not like over here like, oh my god, oh my god. For the poses that you need, they're here. So they have death poses and mini moods and all that, so you can just like right click and put it in another tab. There's many more pose packs available so that you can find in the Creator Studio. So when you click open link a new tab, it'll bring you here and you just pick which poses you want. Obviously you're going to install these as well, right? But the first thing we're going to do before we download those is we're going to download the actual Pose Player mod. So let's go ahead and click the download button here. It's going to open up a Google Drive. Most of the time when I'm using Google Drives, I just click the download button in the top right corner and it should download the file. Everything's different though sometimes with Google Drive. Sometimes I have to do it a different way, but obviously it worked today. All right. Now, I'm also going to show you guys in this video how to install the effect player. So if you are having trouble accessing this, I will have all links in the description, but in the case that you're just having trouble, all you have to do is scroll, y'all. And there you go. There it is. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and click download on the effect player and get that installed. And we're going to press the button in the top right corner and it will be downloaded. Now, if you're like me and you're OCD, go ahead and exit out some of the tabs you don't need anymore so you're not confused. All right. So we're using that, we're not using this right now. We're good to go. Okay, so now here is where you guys can like skim through and pick which ones what poses you want to download and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so after you do that, you will see all kind of different things related to most like growing together for the one I clicked on. So, if you like these baby poses, you can download the infant ones. You can get a nursing pillow downloaded, all kind of different stuff, guys, for poses. And for this one, this is the one we chose. We're just going to scroll to the bottom and then we're going to do family pose and we're going to click download. Okay. Here is where you're going to download the file. Now, keep in mind, RAR files sometimes have to be opened with like WinZip or WinRAR. So if you guys don't have those installed, I highly suggest installing them. They do have free trials. So for Mac users, I think most of the time they use WinZip, but I could be wrong. It could be another extractor that's better for Mac. And for Windows users, I normally use WinRAR to open my files. To access the Pose Player mod that we just downloaded in the effect player, let's focus on those real quick and then we'll handle the WinRAR situation. All right, so we'll go to the bottom of the screen and we're going to select File Explorer. Once you're here, you want to go ahead and click the Downloads folder. Then this is where you want to go ahead and get the Pose Player mod and the effect player extracted. So what we'll do is we'll right click and we'll click extract. If you guys are Mac users, you're going to click Finder window at the bottom and then you're going to find your downloads folder and you'll double click the zip file once you locate it and you will be able to open the folder that way. Now, in the case you guys have an extractor app, I will show you guys how to do that in this video so you guys get a little bonus compared to my other videos. So first we're going to extract the Pose Player mod. Hi, how are you? We will see the TS4 script, the package, and if you double click, you will see these files inside that you need as well. Okay, now you're going to do the same thing with the effect player. So we'll right click, we'll select extract all, click extract, For Mac users, you'll double click and you'll see the TS4 script in the package. All right. Now, at this point, you want to get this in a comfortable position. So we gonna just put you right here. Okay. And then we're going to go to the bottom and we're going to right click the File Explorer icon again. And we're going to go ahead and locate the Documents folder. So when you double click on the Documents folder, you want to locate the EA folder, then the Sims 4 folder, then the Mods folder. Once you're here, go to the bottom and go ahead and drag that pose player in here. So we'll do that one and we'll do the effect player. And now let's go ahead and go over the WinRAR files, guys. So for my WinRAR users or anybody who has an extractor already on your computer, you'll do this a bit different than what I just did, okay? So I'm going to minimize these so we can keep these folders open. I'm going to open up a new tab. I'm going to go ahead and look up WinRAR. Now I have, keep in mind guys, blockers on my computer and stuff like that. So there might be pop-ups that say, you know, hey, do you trust this file? All that kind of stuff. It's good to have those kind of things so you can avoid malware and all kind of different things like that. All right. So typically I either click this button or this button. I don't think it really matters. They both pretty much bring you to downloading WinRAR. Then I click the blue button that says download WinRAR. And it brings me here, and then I do the free trial, okay? It never asked me for an email or anything like that, so if that happens, that's a little bit different than, you know, the way I did it, but it's okay. So this is basically a walkthrough of showing you how to install the file if you're a Windows user. If you guys are Mac users, you would use WinZip or something like that, okay? So yeah. So step one is what it's going to look like when it's downloaded, which it already looks like that. Then you're going to, you know, select yes and so forth and so forth. So I'm going to show you guys how to do all that. So you're going to go to the downloads folder and you can literally double click this right there. Okay. And it'll, you know, ask you want to make changes to this device, or you can go to the bottom of the screen where the File Explorer icon is in downloads and you can double click it here. It's going to do the same thing. Press yes. Then you're going to click install and then make sure this RAR file is checked. If it is not, check it, okay? If you want to add some other ones, you know, other files you had trouble, you know, opening for whatever reason, you can do that. But I just want you guys to make sure RAR is checked because that's what we're here for, okay? Press OK. And then it's going to say thank you for using WinRAR. So we're going to say done with the setup. Now we know WinRAR is now installed on our computer, okay? So to open WinRAR, all you have to do is, remember I told you guys you would need WinRAR for this type of file. We're going to refresh the screen real quick. Now it's downloading. What you're going to do is double click it. And it's going to show you the WinRAR files. These are the two files we need to install into the mods folder, guys. It's been a long day, okay? So you are going to want to make sure that you get these files and you can either A, copy them like this. So I just do like, you know, copy files to clipboard or something like that. And then I go back over to that mods folder we still have open and I literally just paste it. And there you go, guys. So if you have any questions still on how to do this, let me know in the comment section below. All right. I'm pretty sure I made it pretty clear, guys, on how to do this. It's not difficult at all. And you'll just do the same thing if you have any other RAR files. And not only does this help you open up RAR files, guys, it will open regular files too, guys. Okay. So in the case that like you want to just go back over to Finder and go back to your downloads. So we'll do File Explorer or Finder, depending on what computer you guys are on. Go to downloads. You can see that the pose player is there too. So what it does is it converts it over to the WinRAR machine, okay? The app, guys, that helps you open files. So when you double click, I can still access these same files, copy them, and put them in the mods folder, okay? So it's not something that only works with RAR files, okay? So now let's head over to maybe some more poses we want to try out. We can scroll. These are nice. We'll do some toddler ones. Why not? Download those. exit out any external links. I'm just doing this to show you guys the process, guys. You can click the family pose, infant one, or toddler. I think we already did the infant, so this one's the toddler one. So if you double click, it'll open the folder, or you guys can just go to the bottom of the screen like I showed you guys, go to File Explorer Finder, locate your downloads, and then get them that way, y'all, okay? Then you can just copy files to clipboard, and then you just basically go back over to that finder that has the mods open. So, you know, I think I closed it on accident, guys. So we're going to go to Documents, then EA, then Sims 4, then the mods. And then we're just going to place those bad boys in there. And in the case that you guys want to organize things, you can always, you know, right click and do a new folder. And you would just name it whatever you're trying to name it. So I could say poses, you know, I don't even have to say poses for pose player, but you can if you want. All right, press enter, and then here is where you can drag the contents that you always have. So we're gonna get those poses. We did infant and we did toddler, and we're gonna copy. You can copy or cut, it doesn't really matter, guys. And then you're going to locate the folder you just made. So poses, there you are. And we're going to paste it inside. Now everything's organized. So when you go to your mods folder, you don't see just like random pages if that does bother you. All right. If this was helpful, guys, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what your experience was with, you know, installing WinRAR. And I'm sending you guys so much love and light. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment section. Like the video and sub to the channel if you haven't already. Another big thing that I want to let you guys know before you leave is make sure you do your game option settings if I didn't already say that. You need your script 4 mods installed, and you need your custom content mods, settings installed. So make sure you guys do that. If you don't know how to do that, I have a video going over how to do the game option settings for mods on my channel. And in the case that you guys are still struggling, you can always check out these 2 ebooks. The link for that is in the description below. It is my Simplicity Sim shop, and that is where you can access ebooks that will help you if you are in a time crunch. Okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate doing this video with you guys, and if you did, let me know in the comment section below. Have a wonderful rest of the day, guys, and thanks for watching.